What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the Action Figure Lowdown, where we're gonna talk toys, hang out, and talk about the news and the pop culture happenings here on the internet and stuff. Welcome to the live stream. Say what's up if you are in the chat room. We got Talkin. Talkin is here. What is up? Thanks for joining. Vince, what's up, Vince? Glad you could join us. What's up, my man? See who else is on the line. Yeah, there's actually lots of news this past week. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in the toy world, and then we'll see what else we can get into tonight. It's been busy. It's been a busy week for me. I'm good, Vince. Thanks. I hope you're good too. It was a busy week for me. I didn't put out a video this past week. I just was busy with work and stuff. But I will have 2 videos out this week. Actually, one tomorrow, so stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll have a video, and then in the weekend I'll put out another video. Yeah, it's just been hectic at work, but I hope now it's slowing down. But I hope all you guys have had a great week as well. How's everyone's week? I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Like I said, year of the playset. Tomorrow's video is going to be playset number 1, but I am working on it. Dotson said he got the Beast of the Mesozoic from Big Bad Toy Store. Nice. I'm guessing that sounds like a dinosaur. So I know you're into Jurassic Park. That's pretty cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, I myself have picked up a couple things this week, all Star Wars related. So Vince, you're right on the money with that. It's all Star Wars related. Just figures for right now. But I am looking at playsets and vehicles, which is my priority for this year, just before things go even crazier and up in price. But I am getting figures here and there whenever I can find some great deals on them. Vince, how about you, man? I picked up anything new, any new graded stuff or carded stuff? Let me know. We'll wait a little bit to give anybody else hops on the chat, on the live stream, and then we'll get to the news. I help out there at Toy X every Saturday. You should stop by. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I have to work this Saturday, but hopefully next Saturday I can go. Are you there all day at the Toy Addicts? That's pretty cool, man. I guess you help John with his toys. I was actually there today. I went today. I had a little time. Stopped by real quick. He was pricing a whole bunch of vintage G.I. Joes. So that was pretty cool. So he had a whole bunch of vintage G.I. Joes laid out. So you picked up that graded Cobra Commander from John. I did not see that. Yeah, I gotta check it out, man. Yeah, if you see Richard, send him some pictures, man, or something. I would like to check that out. Also, yeah, from open to close. All right. I don't know if I'm doing anything the next Saturday. Like I said, this Saturday I'm working, but the next one I will be off. So if I have time, I'll stop by for sure. If not that Saturday, one of these Saturdays. That's cool. Alright, so Dodson, yeah, he got the creator of a Beast of the Mesozoic, used to work on the modern Jurassic Park line for Hasbro. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So it's a creator associated with the Jurassic Park line. That's pretty cool. He's got a lot of new vintage. Yeah, he told me today. I was there today. He said maybe starting next week he'll start putting out some stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be checking it out, man. I feel scared for my wallet. We got Chris Page. What's up, Chris? Glad you could join us. Yes, I do play basketball. I've been playing basketball pretty much over 30 years, all my life, really. It's like the only sport I ever played. So Michael Jordan is, of course, my player. I'm from that era. Started watching it in the late 80s as a kid and all the 90s. So Michael Jordan, he's the greatest, man. Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, in my opinion. I was lucky enough to see Michael Jordan play twice. I am from Houston, so my favorite team is the Houston Rockets. Of course, Clutch City, the 90 days. So when I was living in Houston, I was lucky enough to see Jordan play twice, one with the Bulls and one with the Wizards. So it was awesome, man. To actually see MJ play. And then my son is actually born on Michael Jordan's birthday. So my son, he shares the same birthday as Michael Jordan, which is pretty cool. It's crazy how that happened, right? Speaking of places, I picked up that Snake Mountain from John. Ooh, the box one, right? I remember seeing a box play set, Snake Mountain play set that he had. That's pretty cool. And the vintage Master of the Universe artwork is freaking awesome, man. Like the boxes of the play sets, I love that. You could just frame it if you had it. Nice, man. Say hello to the bad guy. Yeah, I was a big WWF fan growing up in the 80s and 90s, and vintage shirts. I love vintage shirts, so that's actually one of the things I used to do on the side whenever I went thrifting and going to flea markets. I always used to get vintage shirts for myself and to sell online. So that's like a little, part of the side hustle. Selling vintage shirts is a little bit harder to get stuff now because so many people are doing it. But whenever I get a chance, I'm always looking through the shirts, man. Vintage shirts are just so cool and unique. Yes. I mean, MJ, so you must be like my age then. If not, you did your homework and you went back and watched the videos of Michael Jordan play. He's the best, man, I gotta say. And the 90s, hooping in the 90s in the NBA was rough, man. Yeah, same birthday. Crazy how that worked out. So it was loose, but an amazing unbroken shackles and the bridges. Nice. Pretty cool, man. The Snake Mountain playset is awesome, man. That's an awesome playset. It's just with that snake coming out. And then you have that little microphone. I have mine. I think I have broken shackles on mine. It took a beating. But it's still, at least I have it complete and stuff, which is great. What's up, Richard? What's up, Richard? Glad you could join tonight. How's it going, my man? Just talking pickups and stuff. Pick up anything new this week, Richard? I know you're always out on the hunt as well. Especially, I know you like to hit at the flea markets. I like hearing the videos of your son. That's how I find. Nice, thanks, man. Thanks. Are you from Indiana, Chris? Yeah, we like to go out there to Indiana with family and stuff. So we were lucky enough this past time when we were in Indiana, there was a convention going on, the Indiana Comic Con, which was awesome. So we like to hit up all those cool shops and check out the Toy Ohio video. We took a little road trip to Ohio and we went to that toy show over there. Toy Ohio, awesome. So that was also during that Indiana trip, so that's pretty cool. If you haven't checked it out yet. Alright, so Vince picked up a complete vintage Storm Shadow from the Toy Addicts. Yeah, Toy Addicts, if you're in the San Diego area, Southern California area, definitely check out the Toy Addicts. Lots of great stuff. The owner John's cool. You can always, especially if you buy more, this is any place you can get some great deals and stuff. So that's definitely a place you want to check out. Yeah. Vince is in the house, guys. Arthur, what's up, Arthur? Glad you could join us. Arthur coming all the way from Mexico. Yeah. All the good ones. Yeah, I saw the high ones. Yeah, I hope to be back there again one day. That Toy Toy Show was awesome. Like I was saying earlier, I tried to, man. I'm gonna hopefully try to do the same this year. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be going to Houston to see family in a few weeks in February. So when I'm down there in Houston, I'm definitely gonna hit up some of those toy shops in Houston, Retro Exchange, maybe Misfit Toys. And I was actually talking to some guy on Instagram who has toy store in one of those indoor flea markets. I can't remember the name of it, but saw him on Instagram, and we started talking, and he gave me the invite to go down and check out his place. So if there's time, hopefully I'll go check that place out as well. I can't remember what it's called, but he has lots of vintage toys, which looks cool on his Instagram page. Like I was saying before, I've been deep into vintage Star Wars for some reason. It could be because of the Book of Boba Fett or something. Just watching Star Wars, and we've gone to Disneyland the past weekend, and yeah, so it's just been crazy. Picking up a whole bunch of vintage Star Wars. I've been getting on Whatnot. I don't know if you guys have heard of the app Whatnot. It's kind of like eBay, Instagram. So you do a lot of live auctions, and lots of the toys, they put up for like 30 seconds, 1 minute. So you can get lots of great deals. But it's crazy. It can get dangerous if you get on Whatnot. So all these vintage Star Wars toys I have here, I picked up on Whatnot for cheap. If you guys want to check it out, I have a link in the description below. If you want to check out Whatnot, just click the description. It's my invite to you guys to join Whatnot, and you get $10. If you click the link, if you get the app, you get $10 on your first purchase, which is not bad. So Richard said he picked up a complete vintage Star Wars Star Destroyer. Damn, awesome. Yes, I need to get that Star Destroyer. Did you get it from TC's Rockets? Because I know TC's Rockets had 3 of them last time I was there. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I was there today, and yeah, I saw that Slave one. That is pretty clean. So stay tuned to the channel, guys. I got a lot of play sets coming and vehicles as well. I'm just I haven't got them all yet, but some I'm working on. I'm hunting, man. But definitely that Slave one is definitely on my radar. So hopefully I can get one soon. Let me show you guys my pickups. These are, like I said, from that Whatnot app. Got a whole bunch of stuff for cheap. I ended up picking up this lot here for $10. I got 2 Tusken Raiders. This one doesn't have the cape. This one does. No weapons, but it's cool. I'm mainly using these to army build, just to put in the background. I have a whole tribe, These are becoming popular now because of the TV show Book of Boba Fett. So yeah, I was right. TC's Rocket, yeah, nice. I need to go down there myself. I think I have some stuff I might want to trade in for some trade money over there. Just a quick curiosity: has anyone bought anything from Rag & Spoon before? Is he a seller on Whatnot or eBay? I never heard of Rag & Spoon. Anybody here have? Yeah, no. Hopefully he didn't do you wrong, Dotson. Alright, so with my pickups, I picked up a little cantina. I already have all these, so I'm kind of using these for dioramas. So I got the whole little cantina lot. It was real cheap, but this was all one lot together. Burrito, Snaggletooth, Hammerhead, this guy. So that's a pretty cool little pickup. They're all together. I also picked up this complete bounty hunter Zuckus or Forlom. I don't know, however you guys want to call them. I know they messed up on the cards, confusing the names with this one and the other bounty hunter. And this one came complete with this weapon as well. So he's pretty cool, pretty neat. So I picked that guy up, and I picked up a Lando Calrissian skiff outfit, which is cool. I bought that skiff from the Toy Addicts, that vintage collection skiff. So mainly why I bought this guy, so I could display him on top of the skiff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna get all those little the skiff guards, so I can make a little diorama with that skiff whenever I display it up on the shelf. Okay, so Dotson says, well, not yet. I want to make sure the seller is legit. He sells G.I. Joe heads, and I found one that I've been searching for. Yeah, I'd never heard of that Rag & Spoon. I've never heard of if anyone here has watching live, or if you watch the replay, If you heard of Rag and Spoon, if you know if this guy's legit or not, put it out there. Let Dotson know. Hopefully he is legit, man. Hopefully he doesn't rip you off or anything. That'd be pretty crazy. So this next pickup was on Whatnot. I can't believe I bid on it and I actually won it for like $17. It's a Jabba the Hutt, just the figure. And then, you know, he works. So I already have a Jabba the Hutt complete, but I didn't think I was gonna win it. I just put the bid in and I won it. So pretty cool. So I guess I got an extra Jabba the Hutt. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. I use it for trade or resell it, or maybe just hold on to it, see if I can find the rest of it and complete this guy. The last thing I'm going to show you guys that I picked up today, like I said, I did go to the Toy Addicts today. I just stopped by real quick for like 20 minutes. We're talking to John and stuff. I ended up picking up a complete Bosk. Oops, I dropped them already. Well, we got Bosk with his weapon. So I already had Bosk, but mine had the arms and legs were all discolored. So they didn't match up with the torso. So I've been wanting to get another one to replace my discolored Bosk. So now I do. So now I got this guy, complete his weapon. So now I have an extra Bosk. And I don't know, maybe if I get a Star Destroyer like Richard did, I'll display him there and kind of make that scene from the movie when all the bounty hunters were there. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's get on to some news real quick. It's quite a bit of news. We're just gonna fly by it, and then whatever you guys want to talk about, we can do that as well. This first news comes to us from Hasbro and Mattel. So I guess Hasbro extended their license with Star Wars. They're gonna keep on making more Star Wars toys. So expect more Star Wars toys coming from Hasbro. And the other thing, they also got the license for Indiana Jones. And it looks like they're going to launch new toys in 2023 to coincide with the new movie that's coming on next year. So that's cool. So we're going to be seeing some Indiana Jones figures sometime in 2023. Now, I'm a huge fan of Indiana Jones. I don't have any of the toys. I know they have vintage toys, and then maybe in the 90s or 2000s, I know they made some other ones as well. And if you guys are interested in this, Disney license is going back to Mattel. So the Disney Princess license going back to Mattel. So that's that. Next up, we got Playmates Toys is not re-releasing, they're making a whole new line of Star Trek toys. I don't know if you guys are into Star Trek, but I know in the 90s they made a whole bunch of them, and they're just like Power of the Force. You see them everywhere, pretty cheap, and I think those look pretty good. I know Richard picked up a huge lot of Playmate Star Trek figures at the flea market a few months ago. So I don't know if they needed to do this. I don't know if there was a demand for Star Trek toys, but this is what they look like. I think the ones from Playmates look just fine. So they're gonna have like Star Trek 3 with Khan, and their Star Trek 3 or Part 2, I mean Star Trek 2 uniforms, and they got these guys from the Next Generation. And I guess this show's called Discover, the new one. I haven't seen it yet. And then they're putting out an Enterprise and a Phaser. So if you guys are into Star Trek, they are up for pre-order right now on a Big Bag Toy Store and at Entertainment Earth. And I believe they're about $16 a piece. So I'm still shaken by Mattel's new announcement for the new Jurassic World line for collectors. So the Hammond collection. So is that going to be like, are those 6-inch figures? That's what they call that, like the Amber collection. So that's pretty cool. I have not heard that announcement. I didn't see that. Well, that's cool for you Jurassic Park fans. That's awesome. Here's some interesting stuff I saw. Golden Axe. Any of you guys remember Golden Axe playing in the arcades or on Sega Genesis? I guess a company called Storm Collectibles is putting this out. It's the whole set. There says they're 1/12 scale, so I'm guessing that's like 6-inch figures. That's a 3 point. Oh, okay, so there's small figures. Vince is out of here. Thanks for joining, Vince. Glad you could join us all the time, even if it's just for a few minutes. You come say hi, whatever. Always like hearing your pickups, man. You pick up some crazy stuff. That's awesome. Hope you enjoy that Snake Mountain, man. Cool. So have a good night, Vince. We'll see you next time. And then I don't have nothing in my wallet. That's all right, man. That's all right. You said you were looking for, Arthur. You said you were looking for that Stridor. I don't know if you've seen it. I know it's hidden in San Diego Target. I kind of did the little locator. So, and I saw it was available at some Targets, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna probably pass on that Stridor, but hopefully you do find it once you get some stuff in your wallet. So this Golden Axe line is pretty cool. It's gonna be $230, but I mean the sculpts look awesome. Those skeleton warriors do look pretty amazing, and the dragon. So that's pretty cool. It's not for me. But I know a lot of you guys do collect some of the more modern stuff. But anyways, it's a cool toy line. And for you Marvel Legends fans, I saw this today. The new Marvel Legends from the animated cartoon series, pretty dope. These are gonna come out in like a VHS set, a box, which is cool. So I can't believe they did this. This is actually has to be one of the best accessories of the year. If you watched the animated cartoon series in the 90s like I did, there's that scene where he's pining over Jean Grey laying down. So he's gonna come with that photo where he's laying in bed and he's clutching the picture there, which is funny. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, this is the VHS style box that they're going to be coming in, which actually is pretty cool idea. A lot of people are getting back into VHS cassette tapes, so yeah, if you collect that stuff or you like collecting it, definitely if you see it cheap, get it, because people are starting to buy them all, and even collectors at shows and stuff, they're starting to charge for these VHS tapes. So that's the Wolverine. You got Mr. Sinister here. Look cool. So I know Marvel Legends fans are probably going to pick these up. If not for the figures, but for the boxes that they come in, which is pretty awesome. You got the Jubilee there. She looks cool. With her shades. That's her box right there. So all in all, it looks great. Great packaging. So you're getting out of Motu Origins. That's funny because I was telling myself the same thing. I am getting out of them. Because I already have the vintage ones, and then if I want to spend the money on Master Unit figures, I'd rather get the vintage toys instead of like the Origins. It's kind of like collecting two lines at once. So I feel you on that one, Richard, which is why I'm not going after the Stridor. And I'm actually thinking about selling the ones I already have. I never opened them, so I still have them in the package. But I might keep certain ones like Scareglow, because I think it looks pretty cool. And probably the ones I'm gonna only pick up are the ones that they didn't make in the vintage line, like that green sorceress. I'll probably keep the green sorceress, and the anti-Eternia He-Man, the one that he's all black. So those will probably be the only ones I will collect and keep and probably buy. So the ones that did not get a vintage line, like who else? They got that Lords of Power Beastman. I'll keep him because he does look different than the vintage Beastman. And I think they have some other ones that are coming out as well. So besides that, but the ones that are just like the vintage ones, those I won't buy anymore. I'll probably sell them as well, or give them to my kid. I don't know. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about, guys, Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Actually, we have Shira. I do have Shira, and it's still in the package. I think I picked it up for $20. I think that's what they were going for. So that Shira, yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. Might even think about selling it. Who knows? We'll see. We like my girlfriend has the vintage Shira collection. So do we really need the Multi Origins Shira? I don't know. We'll see. I'll let her know. See what she thinks. But good to know. Thanks. Okay, so a few weeks ago, we talked about this Lords of Power toy line made by Formal Toys. It's like a South American company. So the pre-order for these was going to happen last week, and I was going to be all in on this line because I think they look awesome. And then if you got in at the beginning, there was going to be a limited edition set with kind of like a cardboard playset, a backdrop, and then build a figure as well. So they actually got like a cease and desist order from it says here they're currently in discussion with another party regarding some of the character design and brand elements. We don't agree with the other party's position, but we strongly feel that our products are respectful to their copyrights. So in other words, the pre-order did not happen, which sucks. I was ready to go all in on this line because they look awesome. So they are going to change around some of the designs of the figures, which sucks. And they don't say who it is, but it has to be Mattel. They own the He-Man and Master of the Universe, which sucks, of course. So I'm going to keep watching Formal Toys and see what they do. So they're still going to try to do the pre-order, but like I said, they're going to change around the design of some of the figures. So obviously, I mean, the main guy here, Barbaro, he does kind of look like Savage He-Man, and then the design here of his helmet resembles the one that Mark Taylor originally designed back in the days. And then this Mark Taylor was working on these Lords of Power line before he passed away. This is the last thing he was working on. And what was crazy is they were going to have the pre-order last week, and finally this came up where they had this issue with the toy company, which I'm not going to say is Mattel, but who else can it be, right? And it's crazy that it took that long right up until the pre-order. There's a channel I watch on YouTube called Geek Dat Life. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or watch it, but definitely check out Geek Dat Life. They put out great content. They do reviews, toy reviews, and they also have a live stream every week on Sundays. So they were talking about this, and one of the co-hosts, John, brought up a good point that maybe when Mark Taylor passed away, and the news got out that this was what he was working on when he passed away, maybe Mattel got wind of that, and they started looking into it because they were ready to put this out on pre-order. And then just, Mark Taylor passed away, and so maybe news got out about them, and then Mattel heard about it, and they started looking into Formal Toys and what their Lords of Power figures were going to be like, and maybe they told them not to put them out. So John from Geek That Life, he made a good point, and he might be right. That's probably what happened. But this is definitely a story I'm going to keep an eye out, because I definitely want to pre-order these. I think they're cool. It's cool that other small toy companies are making cool independent toys like this. And maybe next week we'll talk about there's a whole bunch of independent toy companies that do toys like custom toys of Star Wars. I don't know if you guys have heard of Stan Solo. He does a whole bunch of toys, like vintage toys. So I'm looking into maybe getting some of those from my vintage Star Wars collection. So maybe we'll talk about that next week. And if you guys want to talk about anything on Action Figure Lowdown, definitely send me a DM on Instagram or YouTube or anywhere. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, let me know, man. If there's any toy news that you guys have heard of, like I said, I want to talk about, and we can look into it, discuss it here on the live stream. Definitely send me a message, man, and we'll look into that and maybe talk about it. So the last thing I want to talk about is this from Mattel Creations. They're bringing back the WWE Retro Figures. They're calling this a WWE Retro Wave One. So they already had put those out before, and then they canceled the retro line, and now they're bringing it back again. So before it was a mix of like old school wrestlers and new ones as well. So they kind of mix them in. So it was a huge success. I bought a whole bunch of them myself. There's still some that I'm missing, but I know a lot of those have gone up in price. I mean, as you can see, I am a wrestling fan. WWF era, of course. WWF, and then into the Attitude Era of, so not so much the new stuff now. There's a lot of new wrestlers I don't know about, but this Retro Wave right here, they're bringing all these old school wrestlers back. So they're going to be $55. So if you guys are interested in getting these, I mean, they fit well with your Hasbro, WWF vintage Hasbro figures. I have some of them displayed with my Hasbro figures in the collection room. So these are going to be sold on Mattel Creations website for $55 this Friday. So they have the countdown here at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So look out for these if you're interested in putting these in your collection. I think they look freaking awesome. So they're going to come in this 4-pack right here, and then single carded in the inside. And I don't think these are going to be sold in stores. I think they're only going to be sold on Mattel Creations. I think they're trying to see how popular they are before they put out the next wave, and hopefully they do put them out of store, because a lot of times this stuff sells out and you got to be there right when they go on sale on the website. So I'm definitely, the one I'm most excited about is, of course, Mean Gene Okerlund. We're gonna scroll down to Mean Gene right here. Freaking awesome, man. You gotta have Mean Gene. It was never made in the vintage line, and I mean, his sculpt looks awesome. Hopefully the final product does look like this. So he comes with his microphone. I wish it had the WWF logo. I really do. But still, at least it has this old style WW logo right here, which is cool. So this is definitely the one I'm most excited about, because you gotta have Mean Gene. You just gotta have him. The least figure I'm excited for is Cowboy Bob Orton. He wrestled before I started watching it, or I caught the tail end of it in the 80s, but it comes with his hat. I don't know if it's removable or not, but that's pretty cool. At least it's a vintage guy. It's an old school guy. And then here we have Roddy Piper. This is probably the second least excited I am. So I already have Roddy Piper from the vintage Hasbro line. He has his Hot Rod t-shirt, which is iconic, right? Except this one comes with his kilt, is removable, and then, you know, he comes with it. So he's going to be in his ring gear, in other words. So pretty cool. It'll be cool to pick him up. And then the other one that I'm looking forward to getting is Mr. T. I Pity the Fool. Yes, he looks pretty dope. So he has that little, his arms are like this. He could do like slam, which is awesome. So this is cool. So I think these guys are kind of resembling like the WrestleMania looks from so it says here WrestleMania 1 and 2. So that's what they are resembling. So those are the eras that they're doing, which is awesome. So I'll definitely gonna pick these up this Friday. I have to set a reminder because I'll probably forget. And if I forget, oh well. But yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this Friday. So they're gonna be putting out more. So I'm kind of excited to see what other figures they put out. So hopefully, I mean, we got Roddy Piper already. I just hope they put out more characters that they never made in the Hasbro line, like Mean Gene, at least Cowboy Bob Orton, at least he's new, and then Mr. T. So hopefully they put out other new guys that we have never had in the retro line or the vintage line. So I'm looking forward to that. And another thing, I used to have this ring when I was a kid, so I hope they put out another ring. When the old retros came out, I know they put out the ring. I never saw it in stores, and now I think it sells for quite a bit of money. So I'm either going to try to get me a vintage ring or a reissue if I can find one at a good price, because it is a playset. That ring is a playset. So those are the playsets, guys. So that's it for the news this week. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else, hit me up right now. I was busy last week with work, so there was no new video on my YouTube channel, but there will be 2 new videos this week, one tomorrow. So sometime tomorrow, keep an eye out on my Instagram and on my YouTube page, because there will be a new video sometime tomorrow. What's up, James? Glad you could join us. Go back, watch the replay, see what you missed. And then on the weekend, I'll have a second video, either Saturday or Sunday, not sure yet. I'm still working on both videos right now. So as soon as I finish the first video, that will go up on YouTube, on the YouTube channel tomorrow. And it's a Ninja Turtle video. So you're going to see some vintage turtle pickups and first playset of the year. So playset number 1 will be tomorrow. The reveal will be tomorrow for the year, the playsets and vehicles for me. So look for it tomorrow. Ninja Turtles related. And then thank you, Razor Ramon. And then the video coming out this weekend will be all Star Wars related. So this past weekend, we went to Disneyland. We got on the Star Wars rides. It was awesome. The place is great. It really makes you feel like you're in a Star Wars world. So I did pick up one thing there, and then I'll show some other vintage Star Wars pickups that I've got. Some which I've showed you today already. But I did pick up one big item that you will have to wait for that video this weekend to check out, see what I got. I think it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button to keep up with future videos. Also, give me a follow on Instagram. Same name, SoCal Shaolin. If you guys are interested or curious about checking out Whatnot, hit my link down in the description below so you can download it. And if you do download it with my link down below, you'll get $10. $10 for your first purchase on Whatnot. And if you use it and you buy something, I get $10. So you'll be hooking me up as well. You'll get hooked up with $10, and so will I. So definitely check it out. Like I said, I got all these vintage Star Wars figures I showed off earlier from Whatnot at real good prices. So you definitely get into a lot of trouble on the Whatnot app, because these deals go by fast. So it's great. Yes sir. Tomorrow's video is going to be all Ninja Turtles. So it's going to be just pickups, a vintage turtle pickup video. So stay tuned for that sometime during the day. I'll throw it up on Instagram when it goes live. Like I said, I still need to work on it. Maybe add a little background music or something. But I want to thank you guys again for tuning in, supporting the channel. We'll be back next week, Wednesday, for Action Figure Lowdown. We'll see what happened throughout the week in toy news. And like I said, if there's any topics you guys want to talk about, new or vintage, toy related, whatever, or any movies, definitely send me a DM. Let me know what you guys want to talk about. As for me, I'm going to be signing off here. I have the Book of Boba Fett to watch. There's a new episode today on Wednesdays, so I haven't seen it yet, so I'm definitely going to check that out. I don't know if any of you guys are watching the Book of Boba Fett, but I'm loving the show. I mean, I love Star Wars. It's my favorite property. Favorite movies are the original trilogy, so I'm loving it. I don't like everything that they're doing on the show. Some things I was like, why is that there? But I'll definitely, I'm loving it, man. I'm just glad they're putting out Star Wars content. There's going to be more coming. More Star Wars coming throughout the years, which is great. We got Joe West. So what'd you get? You got some G.I. Joe stuff? Nice. Thanks for tuning in. vintage albums. So you picked up some vintage albums. I love getting vintage albums as well. We actually went to the flea market before we went to Disneyland this past weekend. We hit up one of the flea markets in Orange County, and we found a whole bunch of cassette tapes from the 80s for cheap, or like $1 a piece. So we bought a whole bunch, and then the guy gave us a great deal. So I'll probably post a little pic on Instagram, so it's pretty cool. I still do have a cassette player, so it'd be cool. We'll be jamming out to some 80s stuff. So you did, nice. Vintage G.I. Joes is something I don't collect. I used to have a whole bunch when I was a kid, but as a collector now, man, it's just so much of them. But if I were to get into collecting G.I. Joes, I would probably go after the Tiger Force. For some reason, I like the Tiger Force figures. I like the deco, the yellow with the black stripes. I think it looks awesome. I do have some G.I. Joe figures, but they are the Street Fighter G.I. Joe figures. So I have all like the 12, or is it 12? I have the original fighters like Ryu, Balrog, Ken, Guile. I have all those guys. So those are the only G.I. Joe figures I have, are the Street Fighter ones. And I think I have like a few of the Mortal Kombat G.I. Joe figures. So probably I have them in a baggie. So hopefully they'll find room to display those, because I love Street Fighter. I grew up playing Street Fighter, man. Used to play that at the arcades all the time, the local neighborhood store. So Street Fighter is definitely a toy line that I love, and they made a lot of Street Fighter merchandise that I need to pick up, man, because it's cool. Yes, I think so. I am a 90s kid, but I'm also an 80s kid. I was born in 1980, guys. Yeah, so I was a kid in the 80s and a teenager in the 90s, so, which is why I love like vintage Star Wars. I had a whole bunch of vintage Star Wars and Master of the Universe figures when I was a kid. Like I said, I had a whole bunch of G.I. Joes as well when I was a kid. But yeah, they all got sent to my cousins in Mexico by my mom, but hopefully they enjoyed them. But yeah, like I said, no, I don't collect them now anymore. But if I do, it'll probably be Tiger Force. That's right, Hadoukens, man. I used to Hadouken everybody. Actually, the player I used to play with was Guile. Guile was my favorite. And whenever I play right now, I choose Guile, man. Guile was my favorite. I think I got some good moves with Guile. So Street Fighter 2 is definitely one of my all-time favorite arcade games. Again, guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next week and on Action Figure Lowdown, talk more toys. Remember, send me a message if there's anything you guys want to talk about. And stay tuned to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, you guys. Joe West Coast, I don't know if you are new viewer, but if you're new, definitely hit the subscribe button, man. That way you can keep up with future videos. Yeah, I mean, it happens, right? I still got a few things in my mom's house that she didn't get rid of, which is cool. I know I have my vintage Ghostbusters Proton Pack, the one you wore. I still have that in my mom's house, so probably want to go back. I'm going to look for it, snap a photo, because I'm not going to bring it back over here. But again, everybody, thank you for watching. Richard, thanks for joining, man. We'll hook up, man. We got to go out toy hunting soon. Maybe make a video out of it, of course. But yeah, thanks everyone. Have a good night. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. And then, like I said, stay tuned for those 2 new videos. One tomorrow and another one in the weekend. I hope all you guys have a great week. Have a great night. And, you know, have a great time toy hunting out there. Stay safe. There's still coronavirus going on. So wear your mask. Stay safe. I don't want none of you guys getting sick. I've been lucky. Haven't got it. So hopefully, knock on wood, right? Awesome. Joe, West Coast. Awesome, man. We do this every Wednesday night. Live stream. Definitely subscribe and give me a follow on Instagram as well, man. I'll give you a follow back. We'll talk toys. can't thank you guys enough, man. Like always, this is why I keep doing it, because of you guys. You're not just viewers, man. We become friends. We talk all the time with some of you guys. So thanks for the support, for real, man. Thanks for the support. And yes, thank you, man. Good night. Thank you so much. Again, peace. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Until the next toy hunts, I'm Soka Shaolin. I am out. Have a good night, everybody.